Title: Stars between shipping lanes 5 years from now. The city's skyline glittered in contradictions. Towering glass spires jutted past centuries-old stone archways, their intricate carvings shaded by holographic projections that shimmered over cobblestone streets. It was a city where old money rubbed elbows with neon-soaked modernity, where history and progress entwined like vines on the pillars of the Alexander family estate. Maxim Alexander, 21 and heir to one of the 6 families controlling Earth's shipping lanes, strode across the Alexander estate grounds. His sharp navy coat brushed against the marble tiles of the courtyard, where a fountain and homage to the family's first interstellar freighters spilled water in perfect arcs. Maxim had been raised to dominate, to command, to assume that the world moved around him as obediently as the ships under his family's banner. He thought he knew control, until Gerald Windsor. The Windsors were the Alexanders' contrast in every sense. Where the Alexanders commanded commerce, the Windsors commanded culture, painting, architecture, music, every note and stroke of genius a product of their careful cultivation. And Gerald, with his messy hair and bright amber eyes, carried that legacy like a flame he refused to hide. They met at university, where Maxim had reluctantly agreed to attend a seminar on cultural diplomacy and interstellar trade. Gerald had been assigned the presentation on music and emotional resonance in urban design, a topic that Maxim found surprisingly engaging. Gerald, the Omega of the Windsor family, held the room with quiet confidence, every hand gesture deliberate, every inflection of his voice stirring something Maxim couldn't name. As weeks passed, Maxim realized he couldn't bend Gerald the way he bent others. He tried, a sharp word here, a suggestion there, even subtle dominance displays, all the behaviors that had worked on other alphas and submissive omegas alike. Gerald resisted politely but firmly. He argued, countered, and laughed in ways that made Maxim's chest tighten and his composure falter. The night everything changed was accidental. The university's interdepartmental gala, a collision of polished elites and artistic elites, was a swirl of champagne and holographic displays. Maxim had had a few too many drinks, trying to suppress the strange pull Gerald had over him. Gerald, cheerful and untouchably confident, approached with a glass of wine in hand. "You're ridiculously stubborn," Gerald said, tilting his head, amber eyes glinting in the gallery's neon light. Maxim snorted, leaning closer than propriety allowed. "And you're infuriatingly calm. Perhaps we cancel out then." Gerald's smirk softened into something warmer. One careless moment later, Maxim's lips pressed to Gerald's. It was chaotic and sweet, and slightly clumsy. Gerald froze for a second, then kissed him back with the force of a storm that Maxim had no right trying to control. The world shifted, the noise of the gala faded. The ornate sculptures, the glass facades of the city around them, the echo of their families' legacies, all of it shrunk to the simple, insistent truth between them, Maxim and Gerald. Alpha and Omega, heir and artist, 2 heirs of legacies stretching centuries, yet suddenly bound by something entirely their own. Afterward, Maxim found himself laughing, a real laugh, unpolished, untamed. Gerald rested his head against Maxim's shoulder, hair tickling his jaw. "You'll have to learn," Gerald murmured. "Not everything bends the way you want it to." Maxim tilted his head, a grin tugging at the corner of his lips. "Then I'll just have to try differently." And for the first time, Maxim Alexander felt the thrill of a challenge he couldn't dominate, and the warmth of an Omega willing to fight back.